Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another NBA Supercard video, and today, as you guys can see, the Gauntlet is officially here. It went live about 11 minutes ago when I'm recording this video, but today, we're going to be going over the Gauntlet. We're going to be playing our first game of that, and we're also going to be getting our 28-day reward from the Calendar. It is a Sapphire player. I wish it was Ruby, but it sadly isn't. Right now, there is no new ladder rewards in the game yet, or achievement rewards, so we'll have to see when those get added in. I'll make a video on that probably. And currently, champions rewards have not been updated, for me at least. Right now, they're chilling at 2 players of Sapphire rarity. One thing I don't understand is my champions deck, it maxes out at Sapphire tier. I'm not quite sure why that is. Like, I autofill it. I don't want to autofill all decks because I feel like that's just so weird. Yeah, because it's stuck at Sapphire. It's interesting. Because I think you're supposed to be getting Ruby rewards out of this, so we'll have to see. But like they said in the tweet yesterday that we should be getting we should be getting ladder rewards and achievements later today. So hopefully those are in the game pretty soon. But before we get in the rest of the video, guys, make sure you guys drop a like down below and subscribe with notifications on if you guys have been enjoying the vids and you do not want to miss any coming out in the future. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the rest of the video. We'll start off by playing our first Gauntlet game. Obviously, my Gauntlet deck looking pretty good. We are barely in Ruby tier. I'm hoping we can get a couple more Rubies or Sapphire Pros throughout this Gauntlet, because that would be super helpful to the deck. But we'll go ahead and see how difficult it's going to be. I'm really hoping it maxes out a Ruby tier for the decks, because going up against Ruby plus decks, literally no one's going to finish this Gauntlet. So I'm really hoping they just do it normally, as it looks like they brought back position boost, which is really nice. As you guys know, last Gauntlet the position boosts were out because of a glitch, so they're back in now as offense. We'll just go Tony Parker in this scenario, as wow, I guess he got a boost. Elliot Kobo has 160 defense. That's really crazy. But yeah, Tony Parker, obviously one of the best Rubies in the tier. I believe he's the second best, if I'm not mistaken. So getting him was really clutch. But as you guys can see, we go up against a gold right there, so it looks like competition is obviously going to be a little bit tougher than it was in the last Gauntlet, because we are getting a little bit better rewards. But next week we are going to be seeing court domination, which I'm going to assume is almost identical to ring domination from WWE Supercard. So that's super exciting, because ring domination, it's not crazy hard. It's pretty fun in my opinion. It's kind of more of a chill game mode. You really don't have to it's very short as well. It's not like a crazy long game mode. Alright, but now we are officially in round 2, where it's offensive rebounding. We'll go Atlanta Del Don and Derek Favors. But yeah, man, I'm really hoping we can get a couple Rubies this weekend and a couple Sapphire Pros, maybe even a Ruby Pro. I would love to get like a Pro Tony Parker or a Pro Andrea Bargnani. That would be super clutch if we could do that, but I'm not relying on it. I wouldn't expect to get a Pro this early in the tier. I'd love to do it, but if I don't get it, I'm not going to be upset, obviously, as there's the Kevin Durant, who, it's crazy how this card is pretty much just as good as a base Ruby, so he's kind of useless at this point, but it's still cool to have, because people know that I really put in the grind for this game, and he's still my best card right now until I get a Pro Ruby, because he's still better than every Ruby in the game. It's just he's not better by a significant amount, which kind of sucks. Which I really don't understand why they made Ruby super OP. I'm not really complaining. I'm fine with how they are right now. I just don't quite understand why they made him as OP as they are, as Montrezl Harrell has 415 defenses in Emerald Pro. That's kind of crazy. We'll go rebounding, Jasmine Thomas and Harrison Barnes. That position boost is actually really helpful. It gets our guy up a lot, so having that is going to be quite helpful throughout this Gauntlet. I may or may not buy grits. I'm not exactly sure, depending on how hard I'm going to go in the Gauntlet. If I'm not really going to go super hard in this, and I'm not going to be playing as much as I probably should be, I'm probably going to buy grits, which would make sense. But I'm going to try without grits to start off and see how far I can make it. I just gotta play smart. I gotta know what decks I'm going up against, and I gotta be able to play my cards right, as Zion with over 400 offense as an Emerald Pro card is kind of crazy right there. But this game's coming to a close. We're almost to the end. We are clearly gonna go undefeated, as Kyle Lowry's got 555 offense. Man, I cannot wait to get my first Ruby Pro, because I believe, like I said in a couple videos back, it is 1 Ruby Pro to be Ruby Plus, and then 3 Ruby Pros to get Ruby Plus. So hitting that would be clutch. finally getting up there. But I'm just really hoping we get a couple Ruby pulls this weekend. Obviously, the reset for Ruby base tier is 80. So until we get a pro, we're going to be playing at Ruby base tier till 80 resets. I believe right now I'm at about 26. I can take a look at my phone because that's where I'm keeping it down. I'm at 24 right now, so that's not too bad at all. But I believe I heard we get, what, 12 picks from this, so 16 picks with ads is really nice. So if that's true, then that's going to be a really nice boost. I think what I'm mainly going to do is I'm just going to play till I don't have ads, and then I'm just going to play whenever I have bouts, because that's, oh my, 32. Wait, hold up, why in the world do I have 32 picks? There's no way they don't give you 32 picks, I'll tell you that. They don't give you 32 picks per game. We're not even going to be able to take all these. My binder's too full. But that's kind of crazy, that 32 picks. I don't know where those came from, because I didn't have any picks saved up. I know that for a fact. Maybe achievement awards are in, maybe like ladder awards are here, and we got some draft picks out of it. I'm not exactly sure where those came. It actually, yeah, it probably came from champions. It came from champions rewards. That's where it came from. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so it came from champions awards, as we get a Shabazz Napier right there as our pull, or a reset, I should say. And we're about to run out of cards we can take in a second. Can we get one more reset before we are out? We got 5 more to go. Mione, Carson Edwards, Crystal Langhorn, Carlin Swords, Kylie Shook, and Kyle Guy. No pull there, sadly. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We'll go ahead and get into our free sapphire here in a second. But like I said, it doesn't look like they added ladder awards yet, which is weird. I don't know. Obviously we got those draft picks from most likely champions. I'm hoping they add the ladder awards in soon, because I would really like to see some more awards in the game, as I just wanted to see what's happening in my team chat. But we'll go and open up our free pack, and then we'll go ahead and get into our free sapphire as we get ourselves Aaron Holiday. I'm gonna need all the credits I can get, especially if I'm gonna be buying bouts, because I really don't want to spend a ton of money on this game. I don't believe I've spent any money so far. I think I opened up one pack when I first got the game, and I ended up getting some gold winner cards, which wasn't very worth it. But now I'm here because I believe I have those still, as I have 402 cards in my binder. That's an interesting image. But we'll go ahead and train away some of these cards into a gold pro real quick. Just go and toss what? How many bronzes do I have? And I don't want ruby, I want bronze. 34. Sure, throw those in a Larinance. That clears us out a little bit, as I guess I do have my daily challenges to complete. Oh wait, no, that's champions challenges, huh? All right, well, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess champions challenges. Might as well just go ahead and throw that on for my guys, just so they get full stamina and stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into this free sapphire player. Hopefully this is a pro. Really hoping for like a Dirk or a Klay Thompson, because I have singles of those guys. Come on, Dirk. Bradley Beal. All right, that's an F1. That's not very good. Dang, man. All right, he's still a really good sapphire, and I wouldn't mind getting another version of him, but it's an F1. It's not a pro, sadly. As you guys can see, we already have pro Bradley Beal in my deck, so that's not really super helpful at this point. We'll go ahead and level him up, and I think that'll be pretty much it for the video. Obviously, we played our first game of the Gauntlet. We opened up a free pack, and we opened up our 28-day rewards for the calendar, so that's pretty cool. We got 65 silvers. That should get him to max. Yep, level 15 right there. Sucks. I really wish we could have got like a Dirk, Klay Thompson, even a Ben Simmons, a Gordon Hayward. It would have been nice, but it is what it is. He's another sapphire we can add to the collection. I want to know, where are all my cards? Like, is it in gold right now? Is that where all my cards are? I guess I do have a couple emeralds that I can combine, because I really don't need these cards, as I believe that'll be a new start in the catalog, which is really nice. But I probably assume it's in gold cards, I guess. And yeah, I have a lot of gold cards in my binder, I guess. Wow, I also have I have so many supports. That's crazy how many supports I have. I still have these tip-off ingredients as well, which I could probably get rid of at this point. I wouldn't expect them to be in a fusion chamber. But yeah, guys, I believe that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe with noties on. But yeah, I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out.